Mm-hmm. Stuff, man. To go live. We about to go live. Yo, what's going on? Let me know who in here. All right. Oh, man. Camera 30. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. I'm gonna mute this. That's stupid. Oh man, Daniel V, what's going on, man? What's going on? I cannot pronounce your last name, so I'm gonna stick with V, brother. Oh man, guys. Chris Z, who your team, man? Who you rooting for? Who's your team? I try to keep track of you guys. Um, yeah, man. How's everybody week going, man? How y'all week out there? How's everybody doing? Y'all not been working too much, man. I got to leave those things alone. All right, brother, you pronounced it well in the other lie. Oh, I did. Okay. Hey, Daniel, I remember you. I think you was the one that made the observation about the thumbnail, right? Was that you? That we was talking about last week. That was you. Okay. So man, I wanted to Miami. Okay, so you Florida to death. Okay, I feel you. You must be from Florida. I know I'm from Florida, but I keep it 100%. I ain't really. I like all Florida team, but I'm a Cowboy fan, as you know, and a Lakers fan. But Daniel, let me see if I can say this right. Vieira, okay. Miami, Dade County in the house. Hey man, good to be back. I'm a chief guy. The weekends turned up, but had the day off for a family visit, so it's so great. Oh, that's good, man. That's good. Get that, not bad. Get that family time in, man. How are you and the missus feeling? She's feeling a little better today. She is feeling a little better today. Thank God. What the hell are the Cavs doing? Man, Vieira, right? Vieira, okay. Don't you if you a fool you got, but yeah, I seen that, man. I seen that he went to Manchester United. You know the thing about it, I don't cover soccer on the channel, but because I was stationed in Germany and I became a big fan of soccer, man. I went to like I literally could walk from the stadium over to the to the game. It was Kaiserslautern. K-Town was the team that, because I was stayed there. That's the team I always went for. But I got a love for soccer. I just, I never talked about that much on the channel, but yeah, I actually got a real love. But I haven't got into it here. Like when I was in Germany, they had the World Cup, and Germany finished fourth that year. So I was like, I was all for it, man. I became a legitimate soccer fan over there. Well, soccer is real big over there, man. But so man, y'all know, I dropped the Routes video, and so let me y'all my fam, man. Let me vent to y'all for a little bit. Y'all my family. I appreciate you guys for coming here. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. But I get so much flack, man. For that I constantly do Raptors content, right? Like when I say flack, I'm not talking about people just ask the question. I have people question whether or not I love my country. Like that'd be so bothersome to me, because if you know me, if you follow my channel, you know I served in the military for 14 years of my life, and then now I still serve, but not active duty. But I still work with the military and all of that. So, when someone questions things, it really, for lack of a better term, pissed me off, man. Because I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. Why are you so mad about? Like this is the part I don't get. If you don't like something, why click on it? I never understand. I don't like the fact that you talk about this, but I'm gonna click on the white and I'm gonna click on the video, watch it, and then make a comment. If you don't like it, don't watch, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that really get to me. Like I was really upset, guys. Like I was really about to come on here and like go off the other day, and luckily, my wife was like, Chris, you gotta let that go. But it's just sometimes it get to be too much, man. Like I get it, because I've watched YouTubers that deal with that kind of stuff, and they be venting. I be like, hey man, just let it ride. But after a while, like it's like they keep poking you. It's like let me. I'm like, dude, like, bruh. And like they'll insult you or message you crazy stuff. You be like, dog, I never. But anyway, man, that just bothers me. But what I'm not gonna do is stop. What people don't see is that the content, they just see. Liz, what's going on? Tage, what's going on? I don't know, man. Mel G, I don't know, man. I really don't. But see, the thing is, what they don't realize is what people see is the Raptor content that I drop now, and they go, but they don't realize this relationship was built from way back, from like last year or whatever, when I started initially talking about it, right? That's where this was built from. So it's not like, oh my God, let me just jump there. Like I'm presenting, like I followed the Messiah thing. So I was excited about that. It was like I rooted for Nick Nurse to win Coach of the Year. I thought he deserved it, right? So I went through all those different phases with the Raptors. So I'm not gonna stop, but it's just, and I'm just getting this off my chest, guys. It's just frustrating because people don't know that the lineage goes back. They just think, oh, he's just doing it now. Exactly, Brandon Lee. But nobody see that, man. My wife gave me a look. She want me to start talking about it. What's up, baby?
I'm gonna go get the kids some food.
Okay. All right. Okay. So so you're not allowed to like man. I remember exactly, man. Appreciate. The missus said, "Hey guys, how y'all doing?" But yeah, man, that's what it was. And then it was already, the wifey was sick, so I felt like extra stuff was on my plate already. Then it happened on my anniversary. I was like, bro, that was just too much. But anyway, guys, thanks for letting me get that off my chest. Let me get back to our regular schedule program, man. Let's get back to our regular schedule. Man, huh? You got to get me a new one. Man, the league about to see what the rap fan base is gonna be like. It's gonna be wild. This guy should man the rest apart. 100, man. 100, man. 100. I never paid attention to just one team in any sports. I like seeing the big picture, even if the fan of a. Exactly. And me, like, if I'm an underdog. Like, I love the underdogs. Like, listen, I root for the underdogs. I'm one of those guys that if I'm playing Madden, I'm not going. The Chiefs the best team. I'm not getting them. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers the best. I'm not getting them. I need to create a storyline from where like the well, like I don't know, like the just a horrible team. I almost said Miami Dolphins, Chris, my bad. But just a team that just and I'm an underdog lover because I look at myself like an underdog. So I pay attention to a lot of different things, man. Chris, you should check out the NBA. Chef, he's a New Yorker who's a huge Raider fan and deals with the same thing. I did look him up. I followed him on Instagram too. I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna reach out see if we can do something together, man. I love that. You've been no, I've never been to Click 2 a.m. What's going on, man? What? Okay, so just randomly, I got an update that said Frank Vogel future with the Lakers could be in question. We'll see. No, I've never been, but we definitely plan on going over there, man. Definitely plan on going over there. We just got a lot going on right now, but next year, man, we're gonna get out and about. What's good, Kevin Woods? What's good? Did Frank just resign? No, he didn't resign. It said something about yeah, he did. Actually, he did just resign. Resign. Something came out about his future being in jeopardy. I don't know. I never thought he was like the greatest coach, but I did think I do check out. I follow Luca Rosano too. I think it's something. I never thought he was the right coach for the Lakers, but his defensive mind is kind of what really push it over that next top that give him a defensive mindset. So I like him, but do I think he's the best? Nah, I don't. But I don't know, man. Are they gonna release him or something? I don't know where that's coming from, man. But we're gonna see, man. Let me see what I missed up. Oh, that would be such an epic collab. Huh? Here. She's just gotta drive my car, right? All right. Man, I just wanted to watch basketball. Basketball is boring, right? Nah, it's coming, man. It's coming. It starts. Training camp start next week. So not week. I keep saying week, man. Next month. Who your 2022 NBA champions? 2022 NBA champion? I don't know, man. I ain't picked one yet, man. I gotta roll with my Lakers, but that just, I don't know, man. Moses Brown to the Raptors in a month. Thoughts? I don't know. I got to look in. I mean, I think that now will he be part of like the Dragic trade? Who said that? Brandon Lee? Would he be like part of that Dragic situation if they get him out of there? Too defensive minded. Their offense is basically to give the ball to AD in the post. Yeah. Yeah, and see, I think he Dragic, Moses plus Powell, or Burke. Oh, that's a hell of a. I'll take it. If I the Raptors will take that one. Yeah, he may be too defensive minded. But I don't know how that. They can need somebody defensive minded because I don't really see the Lakers having much defense this year. I mean AD, but that's a lot to ask for AD. You still got Dwight Howard in there though. I want Beckham to get a head coaching job, and not because the girl really knows her basketball. Hey, man, I think that'll be dope. I like to see it, man. I love to see coaches or players, whatever, that really know their stuff get those opportunities, and not just because of the for lack of a better term, the good old boy system. Man. You see some people that get jobs, you're like, come on, man. Gary Trent is going to be the Raptors X Factor this year. Yeah. I don't even know if he's an X Factor though. Like if you smart and you playing the Raptors, you better watch out for him. I don't think he's going to catch people by surprise. I think people know he's real. He recruited. So, oh yeah. Yo, we was on Lennox. Was you here doing the free agency live, man? We kept saying somebody said that Pat Riley had too much money over there, man. It was like he must be flipping bricks or something over there. It was funny, man. Dragic honestly would be great on the Raps. A veteran guy to lead out young. Yeah, I just think he might have burnt that bridge now, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like after saying what he said, I think he might have burnt that bridge. Let me see. Heat signing X-Rap, trying to bring that rap culture there. You know what though? I said it before. They are two teams that really they really kind of got the same mentality. It's not Even though they got Jimmy Butler, I don't know if you consider him a superstar or not, but they kind of got that mentality of a team. Let's play, let's play a certain way, team ball and stuff like that. So yeah, um, they play very very similar, man. I'm calling it now. Take the next step so y'all can bounce back. Scotty Barnes be a top 2 Enrique. Yeah, we finished 5th or 6th. I seen Fred Steady Freddy talking about that. He was like, people forget that before everything happened, we was number 4 in the West, in the East. I'm sorry, and that so he's pretty much saying that's not too far across. And I did pick them 6th. I picked them 7th. I like 7th or 8th. I got them around there. But if they but if they actually did actually go forward, that'd be crazy, man. Do you think the Bucks lost their bet when they of their order with PJ? Yeah, I did. I thought they should have kept him. I followed them. I did with everything because you need guys like PJ Tucker on your team, man. Those guys that are just like, hey, what you need me to do? Whoever the best player is, I'm going to take him. Pat Riley could be flipping bricks down here. We all know this is Miami. It is Miami, man. This is the MIAO, right? It is the MIAO. Siakam and Scotty Barnes feed off the crowd. People also forget they played 17 games away. No. And that was always one of my big things, man. Is like, it was always, I felt like they had a road season, like not a road trip. They had a road season. So just going back home is going to be on another level for them. Do you think OG and average 20? I think he can. I think he can. OG is a stoic person though. You know, he reminds you, his personality reminds you of Kawhi. You know, they don't get too up and too down, and his confidence high. So yeah, I think he can. Now Will here's a different thing about the Raptors. We always see. Oh, somebody said, what you think of the Kanye Drake beef? I don't know, man. That to me, honestly, Kanye is I don't know, man. Like dropping somebody's address, and I don't know. Honestly, I think it might be a market employee too. I think it's more than that, more of that than anything. The thing about the Raptors, we always exceed expectations. The best example, Raptors could very well shot that Eastern Conference provide. Everyone is healthy. That could definitely be a shot. Who will start at the 2 for the Lakers? Who will start at the 2 for the Lakers? I want to say maybe, because that's 85, Bron 4, Russ probably 1. No, Howard. I don't know how they gonna do that. Howard start? I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, man. But the 2, I really would like it to be one of those young guys, man. Kendrick Nunn or Monk or what's the other guy? Or Ariza for defensive purpose coming off the bench. So we'll see. We'll see. Raptors playing their first home game in 2 years. Imagine how they will feel that first. Oh no, it's gonna be electric. It's gonna be electric, man. It's gonna be electric in there. Top 4 in the West, man. Top 4 in the West. Lakers. I ain't saying they're gonna be number 1, but I'm just not no particular order. You got the Lakers. I think the Jazz because they perform in the regular season. I'm putting Golden State. A healthy Clay gonna put Golden State right where they need to be, and the Suns maybe the Suns or Denver. It get iffy up in there. It get iffy up in there, man. We had a road season where we fought 20 minutes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. The Raptors went through the gauntlet. They went through the gauntlet last week. What do you think of Kevin Love coming to the Lakers? To me, honestly, man, I don't know. I don't know. It's like we can put all these big names on the Lakers, but it gotta work, man. Like I think Kevin Love is a selfless player and all of that, but like I don't know, man. I really don't know. I like it, but you know, it's tough. I'm a Cowboy fan, Lennox. I'm definitely a Cowboy fan, man. What's your starting Raptors? Mine's Fred, Gary, OG, Siakam, Birch. I'm trying to think if I would change anything in that one. No. I think I'm gonna stick with yours, man. I don't know if Flynn gonna able to get in that starting lineup. He may be able to. I'm not sure. Is Gasol still with the Lakers? I don't know. Like they at one point they said he was considering leaving and staying. Is unknown right now. But yeah, what? I mean, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad if he leave anyway. If I'm being honest. Jordan come to the Lakers. Rondo, I would love. First of all, let me say that I would love for Rondo to come, but I don't know if there are already too many people at that point guard position, man. So I don't know how that all plays out. Um, I think the Clippers will they'll make the playoff, but I think they're gonna not having Kawhi for what may be the entire season could be detrimental to them really making some noise in the West. But I do like Terrence, man. I think he's underrated. He's a beast. They did bring back Reggie Jackson. You still got PG-13, and I think if PG-13 have a miraculous year this year, it silenced a lot of his doubters. So we'll see, man. I think the Suns gonna take a step. I don't think they're gonna be the best team in the West this year. But I think they're gonna be there. Do you stay away from video game because they're addictive? Somebody said, and Deion Jordan. I like that. I like Deion Jordan. Some limited minutes around the rim. I'm cool with that. Do I stay? Yes. So honestly, man, I got on here a couple minutes late because I'm currently in school, like for my master's. I know we talked about that last time. So between my master's, school, work, YouTube, and I'll be having, and I love video games. So I know once I'm in, and it'll throw me off. I just can't right now, man. I can't do video games. I want to. Trust me. I want to play video games so bad, but I just can't, man. I got too much going on. And I'm one of those guys that start a career or start a season, and then I got to play through all my seasons. Nah, man. It's completely throw me off, man. You know, one time when the Lakers tried to add big names like Malone. No, it don't. And it doesn't always work out, man. And that's why I'm not on this guaranteed championship thing for the Lakers, man. I don't always work out. And yeah. You know what? AD is obviously the first scoring option. Russ, I think I need Russ around about. I see him getting about between 15, 18 shots like that. I think what's gonna happen is LeBron gonna let him do his thing. Until like probably like he really feel a need to take over. They're gonna try to cater to Russ in the way he plays. It's gonna be it's an experiment, guys. As a Lakers fan, I'm gonna say and be honest, it's an experiment, man. He's just putting this thing together and see how it works, and bro. If the Lakers get love too, you guys gonna get a run out. You guys gonna get run out the gym. Too old, slow, no offense, but they're all starting to get really old. I don't think most of them can keep up with the youngest. Well, and that's that. Well, see, the thing is, with the Lakers, I get keeping up. I get it, what you're saying, but they're gonna have to slow these games down. Like, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, you get a young team full of energy, they're gonna wear them out. But they're gonna have to slow the game down. They got control. Lakers gonna play a lot of control. If they don't do that, they're in for a lot of trouble, man. What about the Nets? I'm honestly, I think the Nets are the title favorites right now. I gotta be honest. I think they're the title favorites. Just when you look at like if we talking super team, you could say the Lakers got a super team, which I don't think they have a super team. But the Nets, you literally got a young, viable super team. So that's gonna be hard, man. What game system I have? I sold mine. I had a PS4. My little one got Xbox, but I sold mine just because I needed to focus, man. I needed to focus. Like I can't, man. Like literally, my days are like pop, pop, pop. Like everything is clocked, man. So I don't have a lot of downtime, and I know I'm trying to figure out when I will be able to. I should graduate in June. With this NBA, and maybe then my schedule will slow down a little bit. But this will be my second master's, and I'm thinking, why not just go for the doctorate? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, man, I just need to focus right now, man. Like, yeah, I'd say that they got about a 2-year championship window, because regardless of what we think, LeBron is getting old. So and I think he's gonna try to do a lot and bounce back this season and all that, but Father Time is undefeated, and everybody ain't Tom Brady. As long as the Nets don't win, the 76 and 7 don't come out of the East, I'll be okay. I don't think the 76ers are. I don't think the Celtics are. The Nets don't win, that's a hard one. They definitely. But to me, their biggest question mark is Kyrie Irving. Like, is he gonna play? Is he gonna stay healthy? Like genuinely, when the last time Kyrie had a healthy season? Seriously, man. And then you add in the playing when he want to play and all the, yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. I like him as a person, cool. I mean, like other stuff he does, but that part I don't vibe with. You want to slow the game down? Wouldn't that be detriment? That's why Brandon Lee. That's why I said it's such a experiment. Because Russ can want to play the game, and LeBron like to get out and run, but he ain't young LeBron no more. So I think with Russ is when Russ is really doing his thing. That's when you're gonna see the Monks and like Kendrick Nunn, the younger guys try to THT. You're gonna see them trying to run with Russ more. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's when you're gonna see those guys out there with Russ trying to run more. And they kind of let him do his thing. It's gonna be interesting, man. I'm kind of putting these pieces together in my head, but we'll see, man. Do you think the Nets? No, I don't think Nets overrated, man. I really don't. When healthy, they're probably the best team in the league. I don't think they're overrated at all. Like I said, it just depends on, what Kyrie Irving do. Can he stay healthy and stuff like that? People sleeping on the routes. Yeah. I mean, I've said that too. Defense definitely wins championships. It definitely does. I'm not saying they're gonna get a championship this year, but I think they're definitely gonna surprise the people in the NBA. Tired Lakers are gonna be in a tough spot. I don't see AD staying with them all of them. Well, all those old vets are on 1 year deals. So this time next year, we'll be talking about some of these guys may come back, some of them may be completely gone. These guys on 1 year deals. So when LeBron does leave, yeah. Like just like any other team he leave. Once he leaves, now you got to go back through the rebuilding process. So hopefully they have THT. They still have him, and that's gonna be tough though. It's gonna be tough when he leaves. It's a wrap for a while. Now Kyrie gonna get one taking 5 and take 2 weeks. So, yeah, he gets away with that, man. Yeah, Kyrie gets away with some stuff that, I just don't think. I don't question his love for the game. It's just sometimes I question his desire. If the Lakers wanted to play the slow and half court, why didn't the Lakers just trade for Lowry and give us THT instead? I don't know. But see, I don't know if they consider fit at all. I don't know if they consider fit. And the Lakers seem like they just took the most popular name that was out there and like, we'll take him. You good? We'll take it. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting, man. Like it's gonna be interesting. I mean, they're veterans. They could I'm quite sure they could figure this thing out, but it's gonna be interesting, man. Like it's an experiment, and I don't know. I really don't, man. I get the names, yeah, but finals are bust for Utah. I think Utah at least because it's like last year they was like the top team and then nothing, and the year before that they was pretty good and then nothing, and like this year they gotta take that next step because people gonna start being like, oh, okay, you're a regular season team. Yeah, need to respect what the Heat are doing. I think people are. No, I definitely think the people are respecting what the Heat are doing. I just feel like people are more looking at it like, the East is Nets. Because I think you got to put Nets, the Bucks, and then probably the Heat right there. I don't know. It's the 76ers, but they still keep. They was pretty good last year, so maybe they'll still be there. I don't know, man. But I think people are definitely putting some respect on the Heat's name. Russ made 0 sense for them, and again, I never say place blame on no one, but the organization really wanted to go with Buddy Hield. LeBron him and AD really fought for Russ. So if this don't work, LeBron James gonna have to hold this one. I'm never blaming people, but he gonna have to hold this one if it don't work. And I think that's really one of the reasons why Jared Dudley they didn't keep Jared Dudley because yeah, LeBron wanted him, but I guess they were like, okay, man, come on now, we gave you Russ, you're not keeping this guy around either. So we'll see, man. What about the Bucks? The Bucks are going to be there. The Bucks are going. I do think losing PJ Tucker hurts, but they still got Middleton and Giannis and Drew Holiday, and those guys can all play defense, so they're going to be there again. And now they got that championship experience. They're really. I think they're going to come out and prove that last year wasn't a fluke. I think Giannis' game is Giannis' game. It's simple, but it's hard to stop. Excuse me. But who do you the bit market team like you said always go with who's hot and what their name is. You're right. Yeah, man. Sometimes it's about fit and not name, man. Sometimes it's about fit the right person rather than the big name. I get it. You can sell out the arena, but you can sell out the arena and not win. I choose the latter. Who do you think the most important Lakers signing this season? Most important, I probably THT to give him some type of future. But I want to say Russ signing was big, but I just don't think it was a good one. But it's challenging. It's gonna be challenging. West that and East that can make some noise. In the East, like I said, the Raptors I think is a dark horse team. In the West, the Mavericks. I think the Mavericks is a dark horse team that nobody really talks about. You know what they got with Luka, but I think they're a team that can make some noise. Can't wait for Thursday opening night. Your team against the champ. Ugh. Listen, man. I got my Cowboys winning that game, man. I got I got my Cowboys winning that game. Not because I just think the Cowboys are better than the Bucks, but to me, the Bucks and a Tom Brady team is more about getting hot later in the season, figuring it out at the right time, and going on to get that chip. So for the Cowboys, it's an opportunity. Take advantage of that. Maybe just wishful thinking, but hey. Should traumas be the rest in their start? Should traumas be resting starting for the final preseason game with the regular season still being to wait? I don't know how I feel about Dolphins and toward this side. Well, see, the fact of the matter is, because it's 2 weeks away, you kind of want them to get some playing time because you don't want them rusty game one, but then you don't want an injury. So it's kind of I would like hold on. That's you, babe? Okay. I kind of don't want I don't want him like I want Dak to get yeah. You said something? Oh, I kind of want Dak to get a series in, but just one, knock a little rust off, man. But so I understand it, but you also can't really, you can't really do too much just because you want them healthy, but you don't want them sitting for 2 weeks not doing nothing. Lakers trying to get Rondo. I like it, but then you got a log jam. Imagine the Raps sticking OG and Kyrie Barnes on Harden. How fast are both of those guys going to get annoyed and frustrated about that? I think Kyrie and Barnes will get their. I mean, Kyrie and Harden will get their points, but OG and Barnes will definitely make it interesting. Definitely make it interesting for them because that's what they're built off of. So it'd be great, man. Challenging. Hello, we the champ. Facts. Are we talking about the risky production? Who you talking when you say we the champs? We talking NBA or NFL, my guy? I really think y'all should have kept Montrez. I didn't watch all the Lakers game, but he was definitely underused. Oh my God, I sat here and was so angry about that. I was like, let this man play. And this is the problem I think Frank Vogel has. Frank Vogel, he want to try to. If you're a vet or you got your name, got a little more clout, you get more playing time. No. Let that man play. Montrez was doing his thing. I hate that. But I'm glad he goes where they can use him properly. But hopefully they use him properly. But I was just so mad at the way he used Montrez last year, man. That really teed me off. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But Chris, I know what you're saying. But yeah, it's a catch-22. I'll give him a series or two and then let him sit. Do 2K rebuild. What do you think about James Winston versus Tyson Hill? You say a 2K rebuild? What you mean, Johnny the Laker fan? You say can you do a 2K rebuild? What do you think about James Winston? James Winston, I'm a Florida State fan, so watched this guy. Hopefully he's better. I'm gonna be honest. I watched him at Florida State. I like him and I rooted for him and we won a championship. But he got a lot of credit for Kelvin Benjamin work. Straight up. He got a lot of it was some bad balls he threw that Kelvin Benjamin just would go get. And it made his stats look a lot better than I honestly thought he was. And that's my take. That's how I feel. See, what he did learning behind Drew Brees is what I think he ultimately needed. So I think he can take that next. I think he can have a good season this year, man. But I did like the fact that, he sat behind Drew Brees. I feel like we're too guard dominant professionally. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Rondo thing kind of is iffy to me. But then again, that to me, that sounds like just signing a name, man. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Vogel did it. Yeah, obviously, man. Pretty sure Lakers under real pressure to get it done, especially how LeBron got 0 votes for being. Yeah, I mean, Kevin Woods, you're 100% right. They are under heavy pressure to get it done. Can they do it, man? This is gonna be interesting. They up against it. I'm not lying. Like the Lakers are up against it. This is not no walking apart for them. They're gonna have to go make it happen. And it's not gonna be easy. And LeBron wanna show that he's still that guy. Get it. You wanna you wanna show that you're still that guy, but at the same time, you're still older, bro. Don't try because I'm kind of afraid he try to overdo it and then have another injury. And at his age, 2 injuries back to back it ain't good. Montrezl going to get traded at the deadline after bringing his value back up with the Wizards, and Kuzma going to redeem himself. I want to see what Kuzma do, man. I really want to see what he do from up under the Lakers and the LeBron thing and see what he do out there. And he probably get a chance to be who he want to be, which is a scorer. I feel like Kuzma's a good player, but not ready to be a third option on championship contender. Yeah, but I feel like he fell off because at one point I was really proud of how he accepted his role. At one point it was like he was a hustler. Meaning he was running for rebounds, going to get loose ball, putting that work in. And then it seemed like that kind of tapered off. Giants offense. The Giants offense solely depend on Daniel Jones. If Daniel Jones have a good season, the Giants offense is out of here. It's that simple. It's solely on if Daniel Jones that guy. They gonna be dangerous. We talking a top 10 offense, possibly top 5, honestly. If it's on Daniel Jones because he got the weapons. I'm just gonna keep it real. And the offensive line. I think Pascal really motivated to have a good season this year. He put in work. Yeah. I think he want to have that bounce back season too. Man. I think, but that's the Raptors. I think that's the mindset of that whole team right now. Like they want to show. Like last year was an outlier. We got something to show. We got something to prove. So that makes you just tune in and really see if they can pull that off. I think they can, man. They're gonna be a team on a mission. Pascal definitely got a chip on his shoulder. I think the Bears should start Fields, man. I definitely think they should start Fields. I don't even know why this is a question. It's not even close. They should start Fields over Dalton. I seen Dalton up close last year. Didn't like it. Seen him in Cincinnati. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, sending it back. No, start Fields. I get it. He's a rookie. Let him play. So did y'all hear the story about Fields? So Jimmy Graham was like one-on-one with the linebacker, and Graham was like, and he didn't throw it in the ball. He threw it somewhere else, and Graham seen him like, hey, one-on-one linebacker, throw me the ball. They came out the field. Justin Fields walked past Jimmy Graham and go, yeah, get open. I was like, ooh, that rookie really believe he's that guy, man. So we gonna see. I'll take Fields all day. I feel like we only signed Trez to take him away from the Clippers. But see, I don't like that. I don't like that. Well, the Clippers, he was leaving the Clippers regardless. That bread was burnt. But I just didn't. I don't even like that game. I think sometimes the Clippers get caught up with that chess moving with the Lakers. It's like what the Lakers do. We're gonna try to outmove. No, be the best version of yourself. Present your best team doing your thing. Don't try to compete with everybody else and make every adjustment everyone else makes. So yeah, LeBron was mad about the Dudley leaving, but and Dudley too, and he was pretty much saying like, he's a counselor or whatever in the locker room. Yeah, that's good for the young players, but this old group, they don't need you in the counseling room, bro. They really don't, and I think that was part of the Lakers trying to send LeBron a little subtle message, like, hey, you want we gave you Westbrook over Buddy Hill, and we wanted Buddy Hill. We're not keeping this guy around too just because you want him. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But I love to see how Barn, Bam, would fit on the Lakers. Ooh, I would love that too. We can speak that one into existence. That's a beast right now. That would be a beast right there. Bam on the Lakers. Sign me up. Montrezl Harrell was putting up. I'm so mad about that one, man. That was like really, really pissed me off how they played him, man. Hot take: Justin Herbert going to be top quarterback next season. You think so? You think so? I'm gonna tune into him a little bit. Hey, I don't know, man. We got to see. There's them young boys out there real. The NFL has definitely got some talent at quarterback, man. We're gonna see though. We're gonna see. I'm still not over Dennis scoring 0 points in the second option in the playoff game. This guy, this man. But yeah, man, I'm so over Dennis Schroeder. I was so over. But remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but before the season started, I was teed off with him because he was saying stuff like, "I'm a start in this league. I'm done with that backup stuff." Like, bro, who are you? And then the Lakers almost gave him. Oh my God! If he'd accepted that contract from the Lakers, we'd have been so mad today. Whew. Whew. Sometimes the best deal is the deal you don't make. Whew, I'd still been pissed. As a Raptor fan, part of me wants to trade for Moses Brown, but another part of me feels like it could end up causing a log jam because Burgess has proven to be a solid option, and we ain't losing Precious. Well, see, the thing about it, even with that log jam, especially there, those guys are versatile, so you can move one to the 4, one to the 5 if you wanted to. If you wanted to do that to get a little bit more playing time for those guys. But I get what you're saying. That log jam thing. That's like we were saying about the Lakers. Like that could create a log jam. I get what you're saying though. Like that Claxton dude on the Nets. Yo, the Nets people don't understand. Like the Nets got better, in my opinion. You look, they added Patty Mills, they got better in my opinion, man. It's just putting it all together, man. And it has good potential after we saw it with OKC. Okay. You think Kawhi is overworking himself and getting injured, or is it because the medical staffs aren't keeping a close eye on him and managing him? Well, see, and that's a good question, man. I don't know. Well, let's be real. I don't think Kawhi body's not built to play a full season. Like, all through his career, been load managed. He went to the Clippers, and last year was that 1 year you didn't really see a lot of load managing with him, and he got hurt. And, according to reports, and even back with the Spurs, they would say things like Kawhi won't play if he's 100. If he's not 100%, he's not playing. So, hey man, I don't know. I think he's a heck of a talent, but you got to put something together, man. He got to put something together. I think he's a made man for his championships, but if you want to win one Clippers, you got to stay healthy. The best ability is availability. So I guess we could move them, but the issue becomes what to do with Boucher. And I like Boucher. Boucher. I like him. I really do. I think I love the way he played. Y'all know I root for those type of guys, right? The guys who are not necessarily the most sought after guy, not the guy that's gonna light up the scoreboard, but that guy that's gonna be on the floor getting the rebound, the guy that's gonna be running up and down the court, the guy that's gonna hustle. Boucher's one of those guys. I really like him, man. I guess we can move on. Okay. If Pressure become 3-30, 5, then watch out. Yo, if he can start knocking down at that clip, then that opens the entire floor up, man. Team outside the Raptors, Kawhi is a guy named major injury with. Yeah, and I felt like, honestly, that's why I thought the Raptors had a little advantage. because they really catered to the way he wanted to handle his injuries and stuff like that. So I thought he kind of had a little bit of the Raptors during that phrase. I thought they had a little bit of insight, but we'll see. I mean, he's got to stay healthy, man. Their squad, I heard they have a big, specifically Cat or Miles Turner. Man, the Warriors, another team that low key loaded that people not talking about. They people not so yeah, they're not really talking about them, but they loaded, man. And then you'll get Clay. I seen somewhere they say he should be back around Christmas time. That team gonna be hard to beat, man. Nah, top quarterback in the league next year is gonna be Tua. I'm so happy all this the Son Washington talk in Miami found Tua is looking like he did in his Alabama days. Oh, okay. I haven't watched much of Tua so far, like during this preseason, whatever. But if Tua's that, if Tua's looking like that, then I'm ready to see it, man. I remember when the Nets thought. Hold on, did I miss something? Come back to the Raptors, Kawhi. We'll take. They come back. We'll take care of him. Oh man, he just signed that big deal with the Clips. He ain't going nowhere. I remember when the Nets thought they were going to trade for Boucher. Yeah, give us your big three. Yeah, you know they not doing that. No, they not doing that. What do you think of the next Saint quarter? Who you do? I think James Winston got an opportunity to really solidify that job, man. If he have a good season this year, I ain't saying he got to win the Super Bowl, but if he have a good season, he can really solidify that job because I forget what game it was. That last game, Jameis Winston looked like a man amongst boys. I was really happy for him. But can he put that together? You know, can he really, really put that together? That's gonna be the key for him, man. I see Philly bouncing back from that whopping they took last week. Warriors trying to really get Pascal. It's actually funny as hell to me. Hey, that talk was ramping up there, man. And then all of a sudden, the Pascal's agent come out and killed all that. So Trey Young, yeah, that's gonna be a good one, man. That's gonna be a good one. That Trey Young versus the Knicks crowd. Is it take you back to that Reggie Miller? What's the guy? Spike Lee thing that happened with oh man, but that's just good for the league though, for the Knicks to be back and have no type of conversations and back in on the winning side of things. Just landed Kemba Walker. I'm happy for him, man. I'm really happy for the league. I think that's good for. I think I don't know, man. With the whole Simmons thing, I don't know where he's gonna go. I think the 76ers got to come down on their value for him because they valuing him like he's, like they trading away the top of the top, and really it ain't look like that. Imagine Embiid playing in Toronto and full of. Embiid, and that's the thing. Embiid's an interesting character, man. He's one of those guys that just really feel like, you know, he's animated, right? But sometimes I feel like that gets in the way. Sometimes I feel like cut that. Like last year, I feel like he cut a lot of that crap out. I mean, he had his moment, but he cut a lot of that crap out and just balled inside and dominated. And to me, it was on another level when he do that. But sometimes you get in his own way, man. What's one arena you'll love to hoop on? Mine definitely at the Gardner Staples. I've never been to Staples, so I gotta say the Staples Center. I love to go in there and ball. People underestimate the Clips. I still believe they can go far without Kawhi, and never underestimate your thoughts. I think. Well, this is the thing. I think they can go. I think they're a playoff team definitely, and I think they can get. I don't see them coming out the West though without Kawhi, but I think Paul George. He showed us some last playoffs. Let's be real. He showed us some. I think he stopped Rose last playoff. But as far as actually coming out of the West, nah. But they do, and I do think Ty Lue maybe the best coach in the NBA. I don't know, but he looked. And just from last year, this is just based off of last year. It just felt like he was just putting people in, taking them out, countering everything, doing this and doing that. So yeah, they could definitely push it to the playoffs, man. Signed with the 7, they would play a lot of defense. If Kawhi Leonard signed with the 76, they would play a lot of defense. Okay, okay, but I mean, if he signed with them, who would they give up? Like, if they'd have kept everybody, including him, somebody would have had to go. But I get what you're saying because Ben Simmons' offense is horrendous, but defense is definitely really good. So that'd be probably in the top 5 at least in defense. Could very well be like Hakeem Alon, provided he believes in himself. If he improves on his footwork and continues to dominate the post, he's a beast. Yeah, the thing about him is he really, if he just focus on that, if he just focused on balling, and doing his thing, he's almost unstoppable, man. 100%. Man, you give the Clippers team to Nick Nurse, I guarantee multiple chips. I don't know. I don't know. Like, they got a hell of a coach in Ty Lue. I didn't believe in. I be honest. I didn't believe in Ty Lue that much until last year. I got to be honest. I thought, oh, he was good, but no, he really looked like a hell of a coach. So I don't know. Tobias Harris. Oh, that's what you say will leave. Yeah. Hell yeah. If you Tobias Harris, Kawhi Leonard, and it's not. That's a short conversation. So yeah. Tobias Harris would be the one. But I can't believe the NBA season is only a month away. The training camp, at least. Okay, training camp is a month away. I can't believe that. You say I hate the Lakers. Hey, well, hey man, I feel you, brother. You welcome here though. It's okay. We'll make it a exception, man. Nah, I'm a Laker diehard. I can, Who's your team? Ceramics Action. Who's your team? So the 76ers went from Dwight to Drummond. Why? It's literally the same thing. Um. Oh, the Sixers. Okay. I don't like the Drummond thing though, man. I don't like the Drummond thing, but just because of him and Embiid, like they clash. Like, you know, it's gonna be interesting how they make that work to me. Yeah, everybody gonna say the right thing. We teammate, blah blah blah. But sometimes you said a couple things to me, I ain't gonna really want to hear that later. But hey, at the end of the day, Drummond was willing to go, so hopefully they cleared that up. We'll see. Do you think the Celtics? I'm sorry, got worse this offseason? What did they do? I know they lost Kimba, but they also re-signed Williams, right? I like Williams. Is I don't know. They might have did get a little worse, but with Kimba though, it's still it just felt like it was always like a little something here, a little something there with him. So I don't know, man. One of the most tightened groups in the league. That's why I believe they will go far, but not finals though. Your thoughts? No, I definitely think that they still gonna be a team to be reckoned with. They definitely got something that the Lakers definitely don't have, which is familiarity, which is chemistry. Like the Lakers are trying to chemistry experiment, but I do think the Clippers can be a force. I just don't know, you know, when because one thing about the Clippers, they have those lows, and one thing Kawhi Leonard fixes when it like everything was just lulling out. He would just take over, boom, 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 and just take over, and then everybody get back going. Whichever team go through that, and that's Kawhi. Kawhi is perfect for that. Like when the games seem to be like the team's going on a drought, Kawhi be the one that just step up and get things back going. Without him, that's gonna be Paul George's is. And the thing about too, you don't want Paul George doing too much. You don't want him trying to overcompensate. Just play your game and ball, man. What you say? Oh, okay. You said it seemed weird. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work, man. I really don't. I got to be honest, guys. How do you think Trevor Lawrence is going to have a? I gotta be. Can I be honest about Trevor Lawrence? Not really sold. I'm not really sold on Trevor Lawrence. I gotta be real. He may have a great season. I'm not sold on him. I've seen him have good moments, but we'll see. I could be totally wrong, but I'm just not 100% sold on Trevor Lawrence. I'm gonna be real, you know, for your who your starting center. Well, I don't know if Gasol gonna be there, but it have to be um, Dwight Howard. But if AD is serious about playing the center and he trying to play the center, I'm scared because AD is too fragile. So I don't want him playing the center. Yeah, we talked about that, man. I don't. We need some youth. Kevin Love, I like Kevin Love, but now you're just signing names. Like we need some youth, man. Definitely need some youth. That's what the Raptors was missing. That's why I can actually dream peace for us. Exactly. Yeah, and that's the thing about Kawhi. He's one of those people that got the wherewithal. He got the wherewithal to really understand. All right, I got it. He knows right now. I got to step up. Right now, they need me right now. And he's a beast at that. And so I get what you're saying. You talking about me on the court? Um, Shit, man. A bully ball? Nah, I wasn't bully ball, bro. I just drove. I was more of like a guy that just drove. I drove. I had to get in. So I was like, I would just try to rush speed. Like that's how I always play a ball. Like I had a jump shot. My jump shot pretty good, but for the most part, it was just get in the hole, beat you up that first stuff. If we playing ball and I can get that first stuff off on you, I'm gone. I'm back in them days. Who was the Lakers' last player you think to get? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I really don't. It's the team is just so all over the place right now, man. I don't know. Do you think the Saints wish they went for Reggie Bush instead of Mario back in the day? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they're happy. I think where they at, drilling like they the dream team. Chopper with a green bean chopsticks in Chinatown. Yeah, you know I'm a clown. Okay. Somebody just dropped a freestyle. Okay. AD play like don't like play. Yeah, and a healthy. Yeah. I seen you, Mark Lee. You said a healthy AD can play simple, but not all the time. Yeah, I don't. AD he just can't stay healthy. I don't know. Like if he can stay healthy, then I'm with it. I'm with it. But I don't trust him to stay healthy to play center. Do you really want AD to end up banging with a Joker or Joel Embiid or Carl Anthony? No. No, I'm not saying he would get if he was healthy, yeah, sure. But I don't want him in there. I don't want him in there. Who's your rookie of the year? Football and basketball. Okay. Football rookie of the year. Justin Fields. Listen, I'm a fan of Justin Fields, man. I like Justin Fields. Justin Fields. I know that's a long shot, but that's what I like. Basketball, I gotta go with the home team and Scotty Barnes. I know that's a long shot too, but he from the FLA, man. I gotta ride with him. I'm watching that young man. Like, because Florida State, man, for the Florida State Seminoles, we've been known for football, college, this all our lives, and now we're getting that basketball recognition. I gotta ride with him, man. I gotta ride with him. That's just my heart speaking, man. If it was playing center in the East as AD, I don't think AD can last against this. Man, listen, Brandon Lee, you seen AD? AD get hurt during the national anthem, man. No. He get hurt doing the simplest stuff. Like he just fragile, bro. Yeah, he just fragile, bro. I don't want him playing in there. There's a run of the mill star. The brighter they shine, the faster they go out. Really wouldn't surprise me if his best days are behind him and he never gets another chip. To be honest, I don't know, man. I think if he can stay healthy, his ceiling is still growing. I think he had a hell of a run in the playoffs. He was injured riddled, but his whole career's been nick that injury. He just got. I think he need to put on some weight a little bit or something, man. But no, I think he's a bona fide superstar in my opinion. And be honest, and I know y'all gonna say I'm being a homer, but when AD was in New Orleans, I was like, oh yeah, he the future. He the future of the entire league. I really felt like that. And then that kind of tapered off over time, but I really felt like that, man. He start the game at the 5 and end up in the locker room before halftime. Man, yeah, I want to see AD. I don't trust it. The guy is just he's way too fragile, man. And that's great. Like him playing the position, if he was durable, count me in all day. But AD is so fragile, man. It's like, can be honest. Did you watch a game last year with the Lakers? If you watch some Lakers game and he did not either hurt something or was limping a little bit, broke a butt bone, something. Every game, that was just too much. Okay, okay. It was just too much for me, man. I couldn't take it. I'm gonna be honest, guys. It was just like watching AD is like watching Tony Romo in his day. Every time Tony Romo got hit, you was like, oh God, oh don't hurt him. This man last play he got injured sliding. Can you think about that? His last play in the NBA in the NFL for Tony Romo was a slide and he got hurt. Like, yeah. Oh, okay, all right. Hey, on that note, Chris Z, baseball is. But I tell you, man, I went to one of the funnest baseball game ever, man. It was I was in Denver, and it was like the Rockies was down by like 2, and the bases were loaded. Grand slam, a walk off grand slam. They won the game. It was like one of the best baseball games you can ever go to, but the way it ended, and I ain't went to a baseball game since because I don't think you could get a better one. So that was that. But anyway, man, the missus sitting over here, guys, looking at me like I better come eat this food she just cooked. So and I gotta go, guys. But thank you guys so much, man, for checking out. Also, man, I'm be dropping those channel memberships. So you know, we working on it right now. Get them dropped, and you guys can sign up if you like. If you do, cool. If you don't, it's all love, baby. But you guys, man, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You know, it's hopping and popping, man. It's hopping. Sports is getting real now. So, hey, man, you guys, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I'm gonna go eat. Go spend some time with the missus. She's feeling a little better, so. With that being said, guys, peace, love, hair grease, all that good stuff. Y'all be good.